Hi, this is Julianne and welcome back to Life Ed and Design. Today we're talking about different events you can do in the first quarter of the new year, and today's event is Martin Luther King Day. So if you are in the United States and you celebrate that day, I wanted to give you just a different twist that we've done with our family, and it was a lot of fun. And what we did was we built it on the I Have a Dream concept. And so we had a big dinner, we had everybody come over, which I guess in the pandemic you're not gonna have everybody over, but you can definitely do this remotely. You could do it on FaceTime. Or you could send everybody, just a card to do and then have them fill it out. And what I had everybody do was write down, what is a dream that you have for this year? And this year's, I think, a good year because, we're starting over. We're kind of, so much of our traditions are kind of having to be adapted. Our work style has definitely changed. You may have had to change jobs, careers, who knows, but, depending on what you were doing. If you're in the food and hospitality industry, which is where I come from as a meeting planner, our world is completely different and we're trying to reinvent ourselves. So this seems like a good time to say, what were my dreams? What were some of the things that maybe I put on the back burner? Sorry, that's my dog Cookie. Just trying to say hi because sometimes there's a squirrel and the squirrels are just terrible. Come here, Cooks. Say hi. This is Cookie, shop dog, who barks a lot. Do you have a dream? Yeah. So you think about, your life has had to change so much. So what can you do to maybe realize an old dream that you put on the back burner, or maybe create a new dream that you really want to look forward to? Because I think right now it's so important to have something to look forward to. We talked about some of the gift giving. If you look in the other video, I was doing the gift for my dad to give him something to look forward to every month. And you yourself need something to look forward to. And that's what this I Have a Dream is about. And it's fun. You can get your whole family together in any which way that you can do it. And you have everybody sit down and brainstorm. What kind of dream could you have? What do you want to dream of? What do you want to see in the world? There's that saying, you'll be the change that you wish to see. Well, what is that? What is that dream? And think about Martin Luther King. That's what he was saying. I have a dream where we're all equal. So, this is a really appropriate, I think, time to really rethink. And it doesn't have to be big. It could be something, you have a dream about how you're going to live, or about your character, about the world you want to see. But it could also be something small. It's just something like, I just have a dream where I'm fit, or I have a dream where I'm just not stressed all the time. I have a dream where maybe every night I get to really relax and really, kind of take care of myself. It doesn't have to be, big or small. It's fun because we did this with our kids, and so they had just different things because they were coming from a very different perspective in life. So it's great if you could have different generations. It's very great for people who may be elderly and have kind of lost sight of dreaming. They feel like, well, I'm at this point in my life and so much has changed and so many people I care about are gone. And so they don't have dreams. Well, they can have a dream. They could learn a language. They could learn to, play the piano, whatever. It doesn't matter. But if you give them something, a dream, again, that gives them something to look forward to in these very, very challenging times that we live in. And to make the event fun, you can do different things. Like we created a playlist that had all kinds of dream themed songs in it. We had food. We had the pasta that was shaped like little clouds because you're dreaming. So you can come up with a menu. You can keep it simple. Come up with maybe just other things that are dreams. A dream notebook, a dream journal, something where they talk about remembering your physical dreams. You could do some exercises about, hey, try to remember your dreams for the next 10 days and see how that relates to the bigger dream that you have for your life. Really just kind of play around with it. Brainstorm, what does I have a dream mean to you, and what are some of the things that you would like to put into it. You might want to dream on the scale of equality, but you might want to dream on the scale of, maybe in your family, maybe you guys have gotten some bad habits during these COVID times and you have a dream of not having those habits anymore. Lots of things that you can do. So I want you to have some fun with this, play with it. This is a simple event. We don't want, Martin Luther King Day is usually, I didn't look at the calendar this year, I don't know what day of the week is, but it's usually, Monday or Tuesday. So actually, is it always Monday? I don't know. I really should look at the calendar for that. But you don't make it an overwhelming event because it's usually a weeknight and you have a lot going on. So make it simple, make it fun, include all kinds of generations. Definitely include it in the virtual world, have other people do it. If you love Facebook, go out there and have your Facebook, put that out there. What dream do you have for 2021? That will be a little bit better than what you went through in 2020. It's all about having something to look forward to, something exciting, and keep it simple, but then keep it in focus. If you have that dream, also put a timeline on it. So if you have a dream of being fit, what does fit mean to you? What does it look like to you? And then what can you do a little tiny bit every day to move towards that dream? So it's not enough just to say you have a dream. Now what are you going to do about it? What are the action steps you're going to take to make that dream real? And if you do this in a group setting and everybody's sharing their dreams, well, then you can now have people that can support you and follow up on you and say, well, okay, well, what is your dream? I had my mom and my brother get together. They both had monumental birthdays in the same year. And I said, okay, you guys, you're your partners for this year. You're your accountability partners for this year. Write down your dreams and then follow up with each other and keep each other accountable through your dreams. And one of my brother's dreams was to write a book. And so I actually got to read the first draft of it the other day. So, you can have some fun with this and then pair up because you're in a group and you can either do it as a group. We have Sunday session, we call it, which is a planning session with my brothers, and we get together and my daughter Kira participates and we talk about, what are our goals, and we kind of help each other and we stay accountable. So you can take that concept and apply it to this I have a dream, and whoever participates, you stay with each other and you follow up. Maybe you check in once every week or once every 2 weeks and say, how can we support each other in keeping this dream alive? Because it wouldn't have done us any good if Martin Luther King had a dream and then never went out and shared it and never did anything with it. So what are you going to do? It's not enough just to have the dream, but to take action on it and do something with it. So share it as a group, get everybody excited, get people motivated and connected. We need connection in this time, and this is something new that you can talk about. So instead of talking about how terrible the world is, why don't you talk about, okay, what are you doing towards your dream? How can I help? How can I be involved? And if it's just listening, that's great too. But think about, this is so much better than focusing on what's going to happen next and what's going to go wrong next and how maybe you're bored. A lot of people are dealing with boredom, especially our elderly people who can't get out and do things. Well, if they have a dream to work towards, if they have a dream of learning something, a skill, a language, now you can be supporting them. Now you have a direction. Now you have something to talk about and get them excited about. And you can give them the tools that they need, and you can help them in their confined spaces with learning this language or learning the skill. You can play piano. They have headphones now. You can plug right into it and you can be playing piano and you're not disturbing your neighbors. There's so much you can do. You really have to be creative. So think about the people in your life. Think about those that really could use something to look forward to, and how can you fold them into this concept? Little kids, big kids, and old kids, right? You can take everybody in and really involve them in this. And that's what, I have a dream that we will come out of this pandemic healthier and happier, and that we've learned some things, some important lessons about ourselves that will make us a different person on the other side. And when we get our freedom back to move about the country and to go on trips and to spend time with our family, that we'll have a new appreciation for it. And this is some of those things that you can help yourself, that when these times pass, you'll still have this dream to work towards, and you'll have the support and the network, and you've built some really good habits to help you have a great dream and realize that dream. So that's it for today. I hope you were inspired, and get out there, have a nice, fun Martin Luther King event based on I Have a Dream. And if you're in a different country that doesn't celebrate Martin Luther King Day, doesn't mean you can't still have an I Have a Dream event. It doesn't have to be related to anything specific. You can just pop on the theme and have some fun with it. So I will see you next time, and always, you can send me an email, send me a comment, and let me know what you did with this concept and how you incorporated it into your life, into your family. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.